Up next, Adam Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Woo! Thank you. Love your work.
Thanks. How's it going?
Great.
Awesome. You wait long?
Camped out all night.
Ooh. Okay, let's get started. I wish I could say I'm happy to be back at school. Unfortunately, I can't, and that's because of a thing I like to call social anxiety.
Yeah, I hate school.
Right. And I like to call it that because that's what it's called. Having
sure.
social anxiety, I don't like going to class, don't like talking to large groups of people, partying, like, oh god. And not only do I have social anxiety, I have a little thing called IBS. You heard of IBS?
Never.
I'll tell you. It stands for irritable bowel syndrome. It means I have bowels that are very irritable. And no one feels bad for you if you have irritable bowel syndrome. There's no church group you can go to. No one's telling you, hey, I heard you have irritable bowel syndrome. Can I help you? I'm here for you. They're saying, please don't need me. I'm not going anywhere near you. And even if you get over irritable bowel syndrome, people still remember that you have it. There's no getting past that. Sure, you'll say, hey, I got over irritable bowel syndrome, but they'll be like, yeah, but you had it at one point in your life, right? Yeah. Why don't you get off my couch?
Oh, it's
No, you can stay.
No,
No, you don't have to.
Seriously, now feels like a good time anyway.
You just gotta finish.
Good luck.
Thanks, yeah. I guess I could just keep going. So I have social anxiety, so I like to spend a lot of time on the computer. And an ad I saw the other day was for something called a zipline tour. Now let me refresh you on what a tour is. A tour is when you go with someone, usually dubbed the tour guide, to various locations, and they tell you about those things. Now optimally, this does not happen as you're shooting by these things at crazy speeds, as you lose the whole point of the tour. And I'm amazed this is even a business to begin with. People can say that they're zipline tour guides. That's a thing that's on a resume. How did a business like this even get started? I'm assuming there's just a group of guys, and they have spare zipline or something, and then they just were like, well, we don't have to know much about a place to give a tour of it when we're shooting by it at crazy speeds, so let's just go make a tour anywhere and see what happens. And what kind of people are even allowed to go on the zipline tour? There's fit people, but they're fine enough to just walk and take a tour like a normal person. So then there's fat people. But there's got to be some sort of weight limit on a zipline tour. Like, you couldn't have the whole rap group, the Fat Boys, taking a zipline tour at the same time, or else they'd probably be singing their song Wipeout as they're falling to their deaths. Soon the whole zipline tour is just going to be a bunch of dead people sprawled on the ground, a bunch of dead fat people, and even then no one's going to notice because they'll be shooting by the dead fat people at unheard of speeds.